Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. It is Friday. Happy Friday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning's been going great. It's been a busy morning. I feel like I filmed extra this week so I could take a quote-unquote day off. And so it's just been a lot of running and a lot of like just stuff at home where I feel like, okay, didn't prepare for today. I had no idea what I was going to make. I'm like, I have to make food for the weekend. But what do I even make? Usually I kind of think beforehand, and today I had nothing. So I just sat and I'm like, all right, what can I make? Gathering things up we have in our refrigerator that we have to use for the weekend so nothing goes to waste. So it's just been a busy week and I'm okay with that. Sometimes it's good to have much to do because you appreciate those downtimes, and then when you have those downtimes you know that life will get busy again, right? So you just take and roll with it. So for myself, what did we leave you with? I left you with the yogurt. I made all that yogurt and then I didn't get to show you what it looked like. So I made a few clips. Let me show you here. Okay, update on yogurt. So I did the lactose almond one, thickened up like it should. Now today, what I did is I took one jar and I put it in here with some cheesecloth and look at all that way right there. So that's look at how thick this is. Look at that. So this is right here. I'm going to show you what it looks like. The other one looks like without separating it. But this, let's see how much we actually get if we do this one here. Let me put this back in the jar actually. Okay, so this was a whole jar of yogurt. So it is this much with the weigh out, obviously with the liquids this way. So I was going to do a little taste, and this is the almond milk. So that got super thick. Perfection. So I was going to put some in a bowl. Look at this. Look how thick that is. Look at that. That's so thick. And then there's this one. This is just regular. It's not really any difference. Obviously, this one's got a little bit more liquid than this one, but it's nice and thick. So I'll put a little bit of strawberry sauce on there. Let the kids try it and see what they think. So not bad on the lactose with almond milk starter.
Happy Thursday morning to you.
Okay, update on the almond yogurt. No, not a win at all. So the almond, nope, very watery. I've tried to separate it. It's just like pure water. So the almond did not thicken up, but the almond starter and lactose did. The lactose-free milk and the almond starter, perfection. I'll show you some here. So I strained some of it as well. So this is, there's even more liquid today. This is nice and thick. So when you look at that. Oh my goodness, that's yogurt. Yeah, that's like super creamy yogurt. So I did this yesterday, and some of the kids like the thicker ones, some like the thinner ones. So I realized, I'm like, wow, you literally have like less than half of the jar after you strain it. So most of it's water, but that worked out. The almond milk and almond milk starter, fail. Absolutely nothing. Did not make anything. It was very, there was a couple little clumps in there, but not nearly anything substantial or worth even keeping. So that went right to the trash. I had to throw that out. So I was like, that's okay. But and the A1, A2 starter, perfect. I strained some of that too. Jensen obviously had this one with the almond milk because I know that has no lactose in it, but he has not tried the other one yet. So I said, like, give it a couple days, and then you know, when you're not going to go anywhere, you can try that one and see how it does on the stomach. So I'm excited to try that one as well. But winner on the homemade yogurt. So for myself, we'll try the A1, A2 one, but it's not a big deal because Publix sells the almond non-fat yogurt. So I would just buy that. It was the same price as the A1, A2, maybe a little bit cheaper. And the A1, A2 one, I think that's what it's called. I feel like the raw milk one, I have to go to like Detweiler's to get that. So no big deal, just a little bit further drive. But I just know the almond milk one works, so that's what we'll use. So I will keep buying lactose-free milk and making yogurt with that from now on. So I was excited for that. So that's good. So I'm gonna have that for breakfast they can have, and then I haven't made any bread kind of stuff lately. Let's make some bagels today because that'll be a good treat for the weekend. So I've got already that going in here, and then I made a list for food. I was like, my freezer, going through my meals. I have lot of stuff still. I don't have any more cooked hamburger, which is weird. So we went through a lot of that. I do have raw packages in there, but I do have a lot of chicken. So I'm like, let's focus on a chicken meal today. So I'm gonna do a bunch on the smoker because I don't even have any chicken fajita meat either. That's something that I like having prepared. So I've got in my sink here, I've got chicken drumsticks, and underneath it is chicken grilled tenders. So I will let that thaw as best I can here, season it, and then just go put it on the smoker so it can cook, and we can use it for a meal tonight, like just grilled chicken, and then we can also use it for the weekend, chopping it up, having on stuff, eating it, however we want to do it. So I'm just going to kind of create as the day rolls on because I got plans. I got plans today. I got things I got to get done. Is there anything else I have to update you on? I think that's it, right? Yes, we got to make some juice too. The beets, because my beets are getting squishy, so I got to make some of that. I'll do an update on my weight loss maybe like Monday after like the weekend again, see how we do, because it's still early. But doing really good. So just discovered a few things that I need to change a little bit. So that's a good thing. So let's come over here. We'll mix up the rest of the bagel ingredients. This is my bagel recipe. I crossed out the bottom. Someone asked me what that was, and I'm like, oh, that was for my own self. So I've already got my yeast and water and sugar in here. So now I'll add the rest. Ooh, okay, ready? All right, let's go. Bagel dough is still mixing there, so what I'm thinking is I'll have those for breakfast with yogurt, but let me get some kind of like base for like a meat, and they can make like a frying egg and put it on there. I don't have any more plastic cheese. That would be their favorite to make sandwiches, so I gotta get creative. And I'm like, I had breakfast sausage that we didn't do anything with, so I'm cooking that right here. The only problem is it's not very greasy, and I was gonna do, which is, I mean, a good thing, I was gonna do breakfast sausage, like gravy, but like it's real, like there's not much grease, and I don't know, maybe that's good. So I'm thinking to make this, and then I will make the gravy. I'll just literally sprinkle flour on there, add milk, salt and pepper. That'll be our breakfast gravy. So what they can do is, on their bagel, they can take and smear it on their bagel, fry an egg, which I'll leave the pan out right there, fry an egg and make a sandwich. Or I have little breakfast sandwich rounds, they can do that, or they can just have it unscrambled eggs too. Either way, but I won't make that, the egg part, because I don't know what everybody likes, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking that, and then I also have those bacon rounds still from the discount store, which is awesome. They're so good. So I'm thinking, like, let me just cook, like, look at, I have this whole thing right here. I'm just gonna take out a couple sheets, and it's like already, it's pretty much cooked. Okay, there we go. We still have, I probably still have 10 to 12 sheets of that still in there. So it goes in the microwave and cooks. I guess it'd be like pre-cooked bacon. And this is great on burgers, which I do have a couple burgers I'm gonna make, and I can do that. So I'm gonna do that over there. Let me put these back in the freezer. So these in the microwave. Here, and add milk. All right, I needed flavor. I was like, I guess I've made this before, just the way people have said, with flour and milk and just pepper. It's just way too bland, where the packaged stuff has got flavor in it. They add stuff to it. I know they do. So I did salt and pepper. It's okay, it just wasn't that like, oh my goodness, this is so good. So then I added onion, and I'm like, wow, that tastes a whole lot better. But I'm like, it's missing that little kick of delicious, not chicken bouillon, beef bouillon. If you had I've had like a ham and a pork or pork bouillon, I think a ham one before, but that would be good too. Now it's good. Now it's delicious. So, I mean, you're eating like grease and, you know, the milk, the flour, so it's not like you're looking for health, but it'll go good for a nice bread on top of your eggs, even just on toast. So I'm gonna put that in here. Is that gonna fit? Here's the bacon. Like, look at crispy bacon pieces. This will be great. So this will be a nice base for the bagels, and then put some scrambled eggs on them or regular eggs or whatever they want. And then if it does not get all eaten up this weekend because people overlook it or just think, don't even bother, I will do breakfast pizza next week, and then I know it'll get eaten up because I'll make the crust and put it on there and it'll be delicious. Okay, so is that all my breakfast? The bagels are gonna be done there, yes. So that's my focus for breakfast. We've got cereal for 1, you've got yogurt 2, you'll have bagels as I make those today, and you can put gravy on them with the bacon, and then you can just fry an egg, scrambled eggs. I'll make whatever they like. So that breakfast is done. All right, so since I know my time is crunched and limited, I've got to get on my chicken so I can get it outside. So I put in a bowl here. It's mostly thawed. There's still a couple chunks. That's okay. The smoker will do it. So I'm just gonna put a bunch of seasonings. I'm gonna do some caramelized onion in here. We are gonna add onion powder, probably the rest of it. Let's do the rest of it there. I'm maybe gonna do some Old Bay seasoning because it's that good. And then I'm thinking lime pepper. The beautiful thing about the smoker is I can put this on there even frozen and just kind of break it apart. So season it here, season it after. You just don't want to overcook it, and then it will be dry. So I'm also gonna and I've got the drumsticks. I'm gonna go out and turn my smoker on. I've also got, like, I think I have burgers extra. I said I don't know how many there is, but I know that I like these probably over the chicken. So I've been enjoying eating my window of food, and I like a burger basically, and it's a burger without a bun, lettuce. I've got tomato, and I got tomato over here, onion, and avocado, and that to me is delicious right now. So I'm like, you know what? I've got a couple more in there already. So let me fry up a couple more burgers just in the smoker, and then that'll be delicious for me to eat this weekend. Okay, so let's go outside. We'll turn our smoker on and get that rolling. For today, Maxine probably come outside. Sunny out and nice. I'm sure Maxine will come. Beautiful day out here. All right. Oh, let's see mango. Let's the mango before all the noise comes on. Look at the big giant one. For me, this is exciting. Look at how gigantic this one has gotten. Oh my goodness. Look at it. It's humongous. I'm like, keep waiting and waiting. Like, oh, there's a little brown, black. I probably should pick that. I don't really know. That is looking good. Where else? We've only got, there's one up on top. We've only got, I think we counted like 10 or 12. 10 or 12 is better than 0, like last year. So I just make sure nothing fell on the ground here. So look at this one, how big it is. Oh my goodness, that one's pretty big too. I feel like I should pick these, because a windstorm is going to come and blow them away. So there's one right there as well. So see, okay, they're getting a little black. I feel like today we should pick these. So there's more over there. The grass is just wet. So there's some up there. So there's big ones up there. So that's exciting. So mango. That's something new. We didn't do it. Greg just pruned it, and we kind of fertilized it a little bit and let it do its thing. So let me turn on. I'm gonna do the smoker so I don't have to be out here because you know how I am with the grill. Oh, did you want to come out, Maxine? Do you want to come out? She's like at the door. Come out. Come on out. It's a gorgeous day. The sun is shining. We're hoping to, I think we're doing the beach later today on a Friday. We don't usually do that, but I think we're going to do that later after the day kind of continues on. So I just got to let that smoke, and then I can put the stuff in. But, you know, I'm impatient. Not impatient. I just want to get it in there. So I'm going to go get my chicken. It's almost smoking, and then I can stick some of it on, and I'll just keep on going. Better wait till it starts smoking just in case it doesn't do anything. And then I've had that happen before where it, I think it was the igniter or something, burned out. We had to replace it. But yeah, so I'll wait till it actually smokes, and then we'll put on. It's gorgeous. It's a great day. hopefully the weather is nice in your area. I know I was talking to a family up in Michigan, and they said it's doing that swing temperature where it's 40 degrees and then it's back to hopefully 80 this weekend. So I'm like that up and down. I was talking to my dad. He said, well, the only good thing is it's killing mosquitoes. And I'm like, that's a good thing. Freeze those mosquitoes off so you don't have a bad infestation, because that is the absolute worst. So I agree with that. All right, I smell the smoking. Okay, smoking. I'm gonna open it, put it on. You're supposed to wait for a few minutes so that smoke dissipates and it's not all on your face. Whatever direction I went, that smoke was like following me. It's like when you're sitting around a campfire and you move and it just keeps following you. My burgers, I'm gonna throw those on there as well. Okay, we'll do some maneuvering as it cooks on there, but it's on there, so that's good. Okay, let's go in. Nice and quiet. See anything, Maxie? No squirrels. No animals today. All right, let's go inside. Come in. Okay, I'm trying to think ahead to my weekend. Who's gonna be here, who's gonna not? So I'll have the chicken. That'll be like a meal tonight. I'll make pasta and we'll have broccoli with that on the side. And then like this weekend, I also pulled up poor boy subs. Those are in the refrigerator. They can take the chicken and put it on. We made crunch wraps yesterday. They can do refried beans and chicken on there. So there's gonna be all of that. I'm just thinking, I'm like, I don't even wanna make too much dinner. I'll make one more. Isn't that terrible? I'll do some sausage, red beans, and rice. I will make that. Yeah, I was thinking, is that even good? That's something I can keep in there if we have to eat it Monday. We have to eat it Monday. So this will be something easy. It'll just go in the a casserole dish in the refrigerator. They can scoop it out and eat it. Everybody likes it. I think that's going to be a winner, because I also have like 3 ears of corn. I'm going to cook those as well, so they can have some corn if they want. I'm just thinking ahead. So chicken is our main thing, and then like tomorrow you can put on stuff if you want, and if not, we can also freeze some chicken too. So let me chop up this sausage, and I'm gonna cut up a little bit of onion, a little bit of green pepper. We'll put in there, we'll saute, and then we'll add the rest for sausage, red beans, and rice.
For a few minutes, we're going to be talking about healing. Healing is something that comes from Adam and Eve and their sin in the Garden of Eden. Sicknesses, or many sicknesses, but there are some that for these kinds of for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction. You say, what's this have to do with sickness? We'll find abundant life. God doesn't use the Spirit for it. Why do we have the word of the Spirit? It comes from the environment. It comes from kinds of ways that sickness can come. Or what's this guy talking about? This world of faithfulness Jesus did is a manifestation. When Jesus went out, he didn't interview any multitude. He saw suffering people. And Jesus, as he would have had compassion on you.
Okay, what I did is I wanted to have some slices for my burger, because I like that. So I'm gonna have that here. And then as I'm cutting up the pepper had to get cut up. It was getting moldy. And so I'm like, what can I do with that? I'd like to make some of the Jared's casserole that we make, not today, like Monday. So then I might as well just continue to chop up the peppers and onions and just throw those in on Monday. So this is gonna go in the refrigerator. This is gonna go over here and cook. So this will go for later, and this will go for later. Now we'll get some rice made, because everybody likes rice, and that will be good. I'm gonna do 3 cups. Let's see if we have too much. I can use it for something else on Monday. 3 cups of rice. Rice, I guess I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt to it, and that'll be it. So the rice can do with the sausage. I'm gonna get a pot of water boiling for pasta, so I can make that for tonight. And then, you know what, I should get the broccoli out. I feel like if I do this whole bag of broccoli, it will not get eaten. We'll see. The kids went through. They love that pasta, chicken, and broccoli. No more. Nope, not at all. So I'm like, okay, I'll be done with it. So I have a lot of broccoli. So I'm just thinking I'll just heat this in the stove, some seasoning. That'll work. We'll just do a small amount, salt and pepper. Okay, I'm thinking ahead. I've got 3 things of corn here. I'm just gonna put them in a pot of water and boil them instead of turning my oven on. Even though I gotta turn the oven on for bagels, but not for the corn. And then I can use the same pot for the bagels. So this was the wonderfulest best corn. This one's gonna be kind of wonky, so it's big kernels, but Good, so this will be great. And then I'm gonna put some seasoning in my sausage, red beans and rice. I've got basil, oregano, and parsley I'll put in there. And then we're gonna add in chili beans, tomato sauce, and diced tomatoes. That's it, that's how we like ours. Just how I've been making it for years. So literally just gonna cook 3 things of corn because I have a huge pot. I don't really have any smaller ones, so, but I'll just wash this out when I'm done and then use it for the bagels. All right, over here I'm gonna add parsley, basil and oregano. If you just have Italian seasoning, add that. I bought this all separate when I did my big grocery haul to see if it really made a difference. Maybe. All right, so pretty it looks, and let's add in diced or regular tomato sauce, and I do mixed chili beans. Okay, so I'm trying to get a lot of things done. I checked the chicken outside, it's looking good. I kind of smushed it down from being frozen to a block, so now it's nice and flat. It's cooking great. I gotta put the pasta here. The corn, I'm just letting it steam. This should be shut off good. The rice is shut off. Let's just do what we need here. Okay, let that come to a boil. Okay, the next time do while that's boiling is I'm gonna make my juices. And so I did the green juice this week in the beginning, loved it. Well, I have my beets here and I need to make something with this. So a lot of you recommend roasting them or cooking them and then doing like roasted garlic. That sounds really good. I probably will eventually. Right now, just on the juicing. So what I'm gonna do is peel these, but I just saw Erin, because I just posted this video, she said, be careful and watch what you cut it on because it's stained stuff at your house and it took a long time to get out. So I'm gonna use a cookie sheet. I'll cut it on there. So I think I need to peel it and cut it in chunks to put in my juicer. So we're gonna do that and it's gonna be great. We're gonna try it. I've never had carrot juice and I don't particularly like carrot juice. But maybe that was just what they had at the store, you know what I mean, like whatever they put in it. So I'm willing to try it. I didn't like it at the time, doesn't mean I won't like it. Look at that, nice beets. So I thought I'd try the beets in there and then do carrots, a couple apples for a little sweetness, and lemon. I probably could have saved the ginger for this, but I already used the rest of the chunk up and the rest of the stuff. Okay, look at me. I guess these peel really easily. I wasn't sure how they're gonna peel. I'm thinking like a sweet potato. It's a little more difficult. Oh, this smells so good. I love a beet. I really do. Your hands will be all stained. Okay, I'm gonna peel these here. That would be really good as a, ooh, don't get on anything. I will do some. Make a note, Amy, to get some more of these. Because isn't that weird, like they're almost wet? Not like a potato at all. I'd like to do some roasted. I know beet salad is really good too, like shredded. But I feel like it's just for me. But I guess I would eat it just for me too. Make it just for me. Like, go to the hassle of that. Alright, let's keep peeling here. Okay, let's cut these and try these. Or I should cut them, yeah, I should cut them up. Just because they're so big. Less work for the juicer to do. This will be great. I like that I kind of strained the green juice because when it comes out of the freezer, it has a little bit like, if you didn't strain it, you get a little more frozen kale chunks. So straining it to me was a whole lot better. So, oh, this smells so good. I think I'm gonna like this because I really like beets. I have some nice stained hands today. That's okay, just don't get it anywhere. All right, let's try here. Oh. It's gonna be good. Now I can get behind eating the beet pulp because I really like beets. So I will save that. I don't know. Maybe that we could get a salad. Would it be? It'd be like a raw. Just like this. That might be good. Ooh. That's so weird. It's like cabbage, but beet. I think I'll keep that part. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. Let that do that whole thing, and then I can put it in a container. And I guess if I can do carrots next, so then I can save the carrot. Would you like to be? Yeah, the stringy part of kale and celery, I feel like throw that away. But that I feel like that's like delicious. So I think I'll have a little beet salad after all. So even with a little bit of like green onions in there would be really good. I would even do like a toasted sesame oil in there, like an Asian slaw. Okay, that's good. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, so I'm gonna save this. I'll do some. I'll eat it this weekend. Okay, the flavor, I had to clean everything up. I'm like, what a mess beets are. I remember my mom canning beets as a kid, and I'm like, ooh, I remember the beet stuff everywhere. So thank you, Erin, for the like knowledge of knowing it's gonna stain everything. This is very, very good. Look at all that I got here. So this, the flavor, you get the beet, but you also get, like I can taste the apple. The lemon is what makes the difference. I really do taste the lemon a lot. So that's probably good. I don't really taste the carrot, which I'm okay with it. So you need to kind of put something with this or I'm gonna have like real red insides. And so I'm thinking peppermint tea. So I got some in the microwave here. I'm gonna let that cool and then I'll mix it together and see. I'm thinking to put it in a glass jar because I feel like in a plastic it'd probably stain it. So this is gonna sit like yay on this. Like I'm excited to drink that. And then I've got to get my pasta here is ready to dump. All right, what I'm thinking, I was kind of going, what am I gonna make for this? I'm gonna take butter. Use a whole stick of butter, never mind. Probably a lot. And then I've got roasted garlic in my freezer here. This is the stuff I roasted a few months ago. It's so good. Thinking through it, I was just gonna put it in raw. Let's see. Thinking to put this with the butter and melt it, and then we'll have like a roasted garlic pasta. We just need a big chunk though. There we go. It won't take that much heat to melt it and put this away. So what I'm thinking is let this melt. I'm going to add salt and pepper. If you do the containers, do the salt first because your fingers will get pepper stuck to it. And then I just did small amounts, parsley. And let's just let this get all melty with the roasted garlic. And then I think I'll put this over the pasta. It's got a little bit of olive oil along the garlic, so this will work. Okay, right there, you got this. Look at buttery garlic pasta. That's good. We've got the sausage, red beans, rice, and here is the broccoli. Okay, we're gonna go outside. I forgot my thermometer. You gonna come outside, Maxine? I think the chicken is all done. Okay. Which is awesome. Let me put you right here. Okay, I lied. It looks good, but it's probably got about 5 more degrees to cook, and then that's gonna be done, which is great. So let's go in here. Maybe Max will come in. Let's finish up what we got in here. What do we gotta do to finish up? We really haven't even started. I know the rice is done. The first big rice will be after the kids start eating it and go, oh, we're out of rice, and then I can pull out this container and say, no, I've got some more. So this is good. Okay, that's that. This is the pasta. I'm gonna have to cover all this up in a minute. And then the corn. Anybody else remember, I don't know if it was just where I was from, Michigan, we used to have corn holders. My mom had a little yellow, they looked like ears of corn, they used to go on the side of the corn, and it was so great to not have to touch the buttery corn. And I remember having them for my kids. I can't remember what we had, but Stephen was reminding me. I said, do you want some corn on the cob? And he said, sure. And I said, would you want me to cut off the thing? He's like, no, Mom, I'm not 2 anymore. He goes, I don't need to have the corn holder. So I'm like, I do as an adult, but I do remember he was saying he remembers as a child using it on a donut, so you wouldn't have to touch the sticky donut. I was like, you're a genius, Stephen. You're still genius, but that was a very genius move not to have sticky fingers. But I don't know if those are even a thing anymore, if people still use them. In Michigan, you had a lot of corn all the time, so pretty much all summer you always had corn on the cob, or we did. I didn't get it at stores all the time here, but it was, you know, fresh stuff because they grew it there. But it was one of those things we always had the little holders on there, and I'm like, I forgot about those because who wants to touch the buttery corn? So how fun. So look at, I got that in a bowl here with some butter, salt and pepper, probably a little bit extra butter, but that's okay. Okay, that's another one done. Let me clean up what I got because the bagels are done. As I'm doing good, right? Like I got breakfast stuff done, sausage and bacon. I'll do the bagels. Lunches are poor boy subs. We can also make tortillas with refried beans, make a crunch wrap. But dinner tonight will be the pasta, broccoli, and chicken. That's gonna be done in a minute, and corn if they want. And tomorrow will be sausage, red beans, and rice. Yay! And I made my beet juice. I'm waiting for my tea to cool, and then good. I want to make some more energy bites, so it's got eaten up. So that's the only other thing. I just got my chicken from outside. Look at the perfection of the chicken. But nothing I did. It's the smoker. Look at that. Look at all that. That's a lot of meat right there. So this will do well for the weekend. Like I said, we got tortillas, we got cheese, we got queso. Make a quesadilla, whatever you want to do. But regardless, there is good food and the pasta or the rice and the sausage red beans. So I'm gonna cover these, put these in my refrigerator, and then I'm gonna get the bagel stuff out. All right, so I'm gonna do my bagels and just cut them up. Oh, it's like, what is that? It just started dying down. I'm like, that's weird, it's all bubbly. And then roll them out, make bagels. I feel a piece of hair right here. There it is. And then put them on a cookie sheet with parchment paper, let them rise, we'll boil our water. I've wiped down here, got the dishes rolling. We're gonna have a great day. It's still early, so I'm gonna have a good day. I hope you do too. See if he wants to go to, we would do the pizza. So good. No grits. We don't have, make it like a breakfast burrito. Delicious. Okay, cleaned up my kitchen. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be done except for the bagels in the oven. That's gonna be my list. I didn't even really do my list today. We've got carrots in there, cucumbers cut up. There's a bunch of stuff and there's still fruit. I do have a watermelon too, but I'll wait on that because it'll last for a little bit. Dish is done. I've got my water boiling, my oven on. I wanted to try this juice with, I feel like that's gonna be, hold on, let me get some ice. A little too warm. So I can know whether or not this is gonna be good or if it's gonna be water. It's good. Very good, people. Wow. It's good. Okay. So good. Okay, so I'll probably put half and half, I'm assuming. I don't even know how much to add here. I'll probably do 2 jars here. Okay, so you either add the water or you don't have to, but it's good. It's very good. It's like a citrusy, don't even taste the carrot. The beets and the peppermint gives it like a nice aftertaste, like it feels pepperminty. So I like that. I don't really taste the peppermint. Probably didn't add as much, did I? Probably not, because I made a lot of bottles. So that's actually really good. Okay, yay, I've got my drink. I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator so it can cool. When I wanna go to drink it, I'll probably keep it. I have a glass bottle in there. Let me see if I got one. Save their kombucha bottles and stuff because I know. So I added a little bit more water, but it's still good. So I've got a whole bottle here, whole jar, and I just have a tiny little bit, but this is good. So this will, like, instead of drinking my green stuff, I'll have this for a day or maybe half of this. We'll see how it does. Probably not every day. I feel like beets every day would not be good on your kidneys. I have to take a guess. I'm just guessing, but I could be totally wrong. Maybe they're good for it. I feel like that's just potent. But they're good. So let me rinse this stuff off, put it in the refrigerator, and get out my mixer for my energy bites. So let's do another batch of energy bites here. let's do our bagels here. I totally forgot to put sugar in here. Yogurt. If you want some yogurt, some cereal, I'll make. Bagels are those great things. They don't need to be perfect. You can just leave them. They are very forgiving, which is a great thing. And if you don't like the way they look, just put more topping on it. That's a good thing. So this is good here. I got to make another batch of energy bites. I'm trying out a couple different recipes here. So just tweaking a little bit and making it and see how it goes. But this is good. And then like all of our food is good. Like I'm feeling good. Like didn't know how my morning's going. Like, do I have food? Do I not? But we've got breakfast material. Maddie took and did a tortilla, scrambled eggs, and put the sausage gravy on there with some cheese. She said it was very good. So she had that. We'll have bagels, any of that little toppings. Chicken, which tastes really good. Any of the leftovers, I'll chop up and freeze it or use it in the beginning of the week. And we got pasta, broccoli, the rice and sausage, beans, and I've got energy bites here, which I'm trying out. We still got puppy chow. It's going down though, but just not as quickly as it used to, and that is quite all right. Different phase, different time, and I made my beet juice, so I get to eat some beet juice. Cleanse my insides a little bit. And so we're just gonna get our chores done, all that for the day, so we can finish up because we got a busy day here. Busy running and all that good stuff. So I want to finish up so I'm not filming and I can just be done enjoying my time as well. So let's get these last ones in here. I'm experimenting with energy bites, and so I'm like just tasting chocolate and all that stuff. I'm like, okay, I just gotta be done. So got what I need to get done for there. This is the bagels. Look how delicious they look. Perfect. Look at that. Look at those. So I'll take those off there, put them on a rack to cool, and then that's it. I don't have to do any more food for my day. I'm finished. It's before noon. That's what I needed to do. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Come back tomorrow for some encouragement. If not, come back on Monday and we will do more live. Probably show you the beach too, because I know it'll be beautiful. So, all right, I'll see ya. Bye.